at the Kubuki Lodge. It's somewhere around Botiano, and that's because I wanted to leave Accra all the way to this place to actually talk to Ahuofe Patri. Yes, Ahuofe Patri has a project she calls She Power. We've been talking a bit about it, but we haven't really gone in depth into it because it's more of like telling us what we are doing, but what other things are we doing? So today we'll get the action, the movie side of it, and that's why here today I find myself here with come on the show.
Thank you, sweetie.
All right, so from movies to endorsement deals and now She Power.
Yes.
What's this She Power project about?
She Power, I think it's basically self-explanatory, but it's a non-profit organization that looks at educating young ladies and women on how to protect themselves and also teaching them self-defense when it comes to abuse.
Oh, okay. But why this initiative though? Because I mean, somebody will say that for maybe abuse, maybe we just have to report to the police will just do what they have to do, and that's just it.
It's rather unfortunate, but that is not just it. Abuse comes in a lot of forms. When you say abuse, I mean, even when I started this project, I must say that I've learned so much. I'm still learning so many things. When you say abuse, the first thing that comes to people's mind is sexual abuse. But there are so many different types of abuses. We have physical abuse, we have sexual abuse, we have verbal abuse. And it's not only just reporting to the police, okay? If you're Ghanaian, exactly. You know that you can't, it's not just anything you can just go to the police to talk about it. And sometimes even talking about such a situation can be so difficult. So She Power is here to make the young lady out there feel comfortable enough, know that she has the right to say no. Yes, right. Basically. So
this is your own initiative, or it's a collaborative initiative?
It is a collaborative initiative. I'm working with Lukanda. The boss of Lukanda is called Mr. Joe, and he's a fitness trainer and also a self-defense coach. And we've already had classes before. And so when he thought about the idea, he thought that I would be the best person because apart from the fact that I love working out and I love to stay fit, it's something that is really dear to my heart. And I feel like the young ladies out there will be able to relate to me more.
All right. But so far, have you launched it officially, or is something you're now creating the awareness and then eventually we'll have a big launch where you can communicate what exactly you're doing to the public?
Okay, we haven't launched it officially, but when the idea came, we were so excited. We couldn't wait. So about 2 weeks ago, we went to our first school. When we got there, actually, they were going to vacate the following day, I think the day after, 2 days after. And we were so eager. We wanted to talk to the kids. So we went there to see them, and it was so much fun. We actually learned from them. You realize that these kids, they have an idea. They have an idea. After you talk to them, they realize that, okay, so maybe sexual abuse is not just the fact that the person might not have had sex with you, but he probably just said something or looked at you in a funny way or, you know, did something to you. And after that, and I realized that it really helped them. So we haven't launched it officially, but we have started creating the awareness. The kids are on vacation now. I think they're going to reopen next month. And we are going to go in full swing. But now we are creating the awareness. We're doing interviews, just to get things ready when they come back into school.
I know you are an actress. You're also a very busy person. How are you able to combine these two things to do? I mean, having to play that role of somebody who wants to educate the youth out there.
Once there's a will, there's always a way. Yeah, and since I started, I haven't really given back to the society, and I know that my fan base is primarily the younger ones. I know they look up to me, so I want to do it. So I'm definitely going to find time to do it.
Wow. Well, we can't wait. So as you said, the collaborative, so it's more of is it like should I say tampando? Is it something like that, or I mean, how does it look like?
Okay.
I mean, we'll get there, but I want to have a fair idea. I mean, I want to protect myself. So what exactly do you do?
See, as I said earlier, people have an idea. You have an idea. Self-defense is not necessarily fighting. first of all, you need to avoid such situations. You making sure you don't get yourself into such a situation is defending yourself. When it happens, you need to know how to handle it. We are looking at, you are the most important thing to yourself. So if let's say someone is trying to do something forcefully to you, and you can, we're trying to wait, let me take it again.
No, that's fine.
So we are trying to let you, equip you with the tools to be able to get you to be able to negotiate with the person and get yourself out of harm's way. That's an American.
Yeah. So okay, I get it. So it's more like it's a process.
It's a process.
So you're teaching the person how to handle it.
First
so
of all,
I should know that. So basically, I should know that if this person, I go near this person, maybe he's going to touch me in a way I don't like. So I don't have to go close to that person.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's a process, and we'll be going through that process pretty soon. So now, Ahuofe, this is something. First of all, let me ask, how does it feel? I mean, being a part of this, because sometimes because you find yourself as a celebrity or a star, then you are forced to do things like this. But is this something that you have taken up? Is it a will? Is this something you really want to do?
Of course, it's something that I really want to do. I told you earlier that when I started it, I've learned so much. I've learned that in a way, I have been abused. There are people who have passed silly comments, and they think probably it's because you're a girl, so you should feel flattered. No, I don't know you. You can't say stuff like that to me. So this thing is really, really, really dear to my heart.
And do you think that's the reason your collaborators actually collaborated with you?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. When you talk about Ahuofe Patri, I'm sure you've heard so many issues about her, and day in, day out, it still comes out. Sometimes it's even hard to handle. I don't know how you take it. I know I probably have heard you a couple of times say that, I mean, it's not you if that's what you think.
Yeah.
I know I'm not who you think I am. So I've heard your story so many times. But well, how are you handling all these issues as an actress? The movie industry has been tough.
Yeah.
I would say that even you as an actress, people have said that she's not good with acting. You've heard that?
Yes, I have.
How does that make you feel?
Everyone has their opinion. I am still learning. As for that, I keep saying that I always find new ways to learn. So it's 5 years and counting. And I've worked with other people. I've worked with so many people. So, I mean, not everybody would like you. But I'm still learning. So if you didn't like the previous movie, trust me, you would like the next one. It's always a process.
I remember when an issue came out about you with drugs. I saw lots of people comment, but the one that even shocked me was, I think, should I say, some of your schoolmates, where I probably see snapshots where people write something like, when we're in school, she probably didn't show it, but she was like this, or I don't know whether I don't know whether you had any encounter with your mates from school, and even some go like, ever since she finished, she became a star, she's not really nice to us. Have you seen, I mean, have you had any encounter with your friends? It's funny, I know,
Wow, I never heard of that. Wow.
How's your relationship like with your mates from school?
You see, I'm a very quiet person.
That I know.
Yeah, so I think probably sometimes people maybe mistake it for, I know that I think, now I know people sometimes mistake my quietness for being snobbish or, but I really don't know what to do about it.
You're just a simple person.
Yeah.
So what do we do about this? Seriously, because you see, when you are all out there, they go like, you are all, when you are quiet to watch when you are not talking to, she doesn't like people.
Sweetie, you need to be happy. I told you, are the most important thing to yourself. Yes, I have friends who would say, oh hi Jane, I have people like that. So yeah.
Wow. It's not easy. But the movie industry, I mean, lots of actors have complained that things are quite tough. I mean, getting roles, let alone to do movies. I recently saw on the AMAs, Africa Movie Academy Awards, it looks like we didn't have a lot of Ghanaian movies being nominated, and even on other movie platforms. What do you think is the problem? What's the way forward? And how are you surviving in this?
The problem, dear, is plenty. But I don't, you see, the thing is, it falls on everybody. You can't blame one person. I think we need to put in more work. We really need to put in more work, because when you look at what other countries are doing and you compare it to us, it's like we still have a long way to go. Hopefully it will get better.
But how are you striving? I mean, you are not really active. You're making money elsewhere.
Well, by God's grace, I have like brands that I work with. I think it's God's grace and staying true to yourself, and being who you are.
Wow, congratulations on
Thank
that.
you.
But aside the movies, aside this project you do you have any other business you do?
Yes, I do. I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't want to put that out there. But I have a little business on the side.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad thing. So, well, as I said, we've talked about the project, and I guess Ahuofe will give us that time to actually have a little practice of well called the action movie part, so that we have a feel of what exactly we are to do, especially for the youth out there. I know this is very important. It's very key, and you need to take it seriously. She's not a rude person. I've come close to her, and I can tell you that she's as quiet as me.
Are you sure?
She's a very great person, and I think for some people who reach out to you on social media, maybe you're not able to answer everybody on social media, but I just want you to tell people who you are.
I'm just a normal Ghanaian girl, trust me. There's nothing special, okay? And it's Priscilla and there's Ahuofe.
Ahuofe, with I just saw the action movie. That was crazy though. But what do these things you just did mean?
Earlier on, when we were talking, I told you that self-defense primarily focuses on how to avoid such situations. So as you can see, first of all, you need to be very aware of your environment. If you're walking in the night, it's best not to walk alone in the evening. And if you have to walk somewhere that's very quiet, you need to be very aware of your environment. If possible, hide your properties, put them somewhere safe. And in situations where all things fail and someone still attacks you, please always remember not to protect your property. Please, you are always the most important person.
So if I have my phone and the person is collecting, I shouldn't protect the phone.
Sweetie, do you want to get hurt because of the phone?
Wow.
Yes. So if it's just the phone, honey. So if the person wants your phone, I would rather give my phone than risk my life or get hurt.
Wow.
It's always the best. Please, it's very important. Don't protect your property. No phone, nothing. Don't protect it.
All right. So you heard from her. This is more of like just preventing yourself from being attacked by people on the road or anywhere you find yourself. So as she said, I feel sad though, but if you have your properties like your phone, you have goodies that you think that Charlie, these goodies, your bags and everything, please, so when they stop you or when they start attack, please give it to them and run for your life. Just run for your life. And this is what Ahuofe is preaching out there. Let's go out in our numbers wherever she finds herself. Let's support her because it is a good initiative. And for the young ones who are growing up, we have already seen our part. But for them, I think that this is just something good. They need to learn from it and then, know how to protect themselves. Ahuofe, thank you so much, and I guess I'll be coming for more of the lessons so I can teach the little ones at home as well. Thank you so much, and I'm sure we are on good course.
Thank you.
All right, so in all of this, there's always a slogan to it. So Ahuofe is going to lead the slogan, and then we can give out the social media handles, how to get in touch with her, and how to get all the information to be part of this sweet project. So what's the slogan?
She power, my rights, my voice.
Okay, so let's go this way. She power, my rights, my voice. And of course, for the social media handles,
it's at She Power Africa. Send us your messages. We have our numbers there. Everything you send to us is confidential. So feel free.
All right, so feel free. I am already protected.